Arrows, I'm Cassandra and you are watching The Book Archer. My title is a little misleading because this is not technically my February wrap up. I only actually finished 2 books in February. I read like 7 in January, but I had already done a wrap up for the readathon that I did. So this is going to be like half of January and February wrap up. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the books that I read in the month of January is Eleanor Park by Rowell. This is my second Rowell book. Lord, this lighting does not want to cooperate. But I read Eleanor Park by Rowell. This is my second Rowell book, and I did not enjoy this one as much as I enjoyed Fangirl. I really wasn't expecting to because I just absolutely love Fangirl. Fangirl is one of my favorite standalone novels ever, so I still enjoyed this. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really thought the story was cute and I really loved Park. I didn't like Park as much as I didn't like Eleanor as much as Park, but I really loved Park. I just didn't get attached to the characters, but I definitely really loved the way their entire romance unfolded. I definitely still recommend it, and I just know some people are going to absolutely love this. But if you weren't a huge fan of this, I feel like you'll probably like Fangirl better. The next book that I read in the month of January was The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I'm actually still thinking about doing a review on this. I'm not 100% sure. So if you would like a review of The Kiss of Deception, definitely leave it down in the comment bar below and let me know. Because if you want one, I will do one for you. I really loved this book. It was so good. It took me like a little bit to get into it just because you know how it is when you get into a new fantasy world. You have to learn all the elements and stuff like that. But I really found this interesting. It's so funny because at first I didn't realize that I didn't know whose perspective I was reading from. And for those who don't know what this book is about, it follows a princess who basically decides at the beginning of the book, like, I don't want to get married. Y'all are not putting me in no arranged marriage. And she runs off. So they send the prince after her and they send the assassin after her. But she's never met the prince because it was an arranged marriage. So throughout the majority of the story, when she comes into contact with both of them, you don't know who's the assassin and who's the prince, which I didn't realize until they got to the big reveal, and I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, I really love the writing style of this book, and I really like the specific magical elements that they have in this book. It makes it very unique, and the main character is very likable. I really like her. I really like Leah as the main character. She's very likable. So if you're into fantasy, then I would definitely consider checking this book out. The second book in the Remnant Chronicles comes out in July, I believe. The next book that I picked up in the month of February was Clockwork Prince. This is the second book in the Infernal Devices trilogy, and I know why you guys love the Infernal Devices now. Whenever I start reading a book in the first Beloved's trilogy, I never really judge it just off the first book alone because it's only the first book, so how much can that tell me about the whole trilogy? But man, oh man, I loved this second book, Clockwork Prince. OMG. I am so freaking attached to this love triangle now. And I really want to know what is going on with Tessa. I love the fact that I like just the plot line without the love story is still super intriguing to me, and I just like the direction that this book went. I loved all the side characters and what they had going on. I love Will Herondale. I love Jim. I love Jim and Will Herondale equally. This is really one of Cassandra Clare's best books. I cannot wait to read Clockwork Princess because I do own that and I'm thinking about reading it this month. Not 100% sure, but yes, I definitely would give this book a 4 out of 5 stars or a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed this. And Kiss of Deception was 4 out of 5 for me, by the way. The last book that I read in the month of February was Red Queen, and I enjoyed this as well. There were a few issues, but overall I enjoyed it. So I gave this book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I actually have a review on this book. It's either up or it's going up, but I'm just going to say click here because eventually it will be up. So if it's up, you can click here or check out the description box for the link. And if it's not up yet, it will be up very, very soon. So those are just some of the books that I have been reading over the last month or two. If you've read any of these books or you're interested in any of these books, please comment down in the comment section below and just share all your thoughts, guys, because I love chatting with y'all. All right, it's Cassandra, and I will see you guys in my next video.